So I generally just came outside for a walk. It's pretty boring. I'm just checking really the gate, make sure it's closed because we had a visitor already, and most visitors don't know how to close the gates. No, they do, but some don't. I've had to correctly realign the wires and things. This is okay. It's just a little spacey here. That's pretty good. But generally, I just wake up, went for a walk with the dog. The dog didn't want to go for a walk, so I went for a walk by myself. I went for a partial walk with the dog because they gave up. They realized outdoors isn't that interesting, so they went back indoors to stay in the shade. But the sun is so hot, you don't really specifically need a jumper. I've got a jumper on and I don't really need it on. The wind's only a little cool, so it's kind of spring weather. Of course it's not spring yet, but it's supposed to be look at this sun. It's supposed to be like the dead of winter, and it's all sunny. And it's blue skies and everything, and it's how ridiculous is that? But it's nice. It's nice to have the sunny weather. No one really likes the cold, but last night I couldn't even put the heater on, and then I couldn't keep my top blanket on, so I had to sort of shove all those warm things to the side. I really didn't need much of a blanket last night, but it's that warm, and it shouldn't be. It should be kind of cold. I learned that these holes are caused by possibly, well, it could be our dog, but some people also think it's kangaroos or something. So there's quite a few of them. I thought it was all dog holes. It wouldn't surprise me if it were dog holes. I mean, the dog comes in with dirty feet all the time, but I was told no, it's probably kangaroo holes. See? Or something that likes to burrow. But I think it could be the dog. I mean, just have to find a trail of fur, and I'll be on the right track. But there's a few of them. Or it could be the mess caused by the tractors, but I seem to think that it looks like something's been burrowing a little bit. But yeah, specifically today I didn't have to do much. I did all the forms. I sent an email to inform of my payments, and I was working on a story. I'm writing a new book. I sort of have quite a few ideas. I sort of want to work on more horror stories because most of my stories that don't have horror in it aren't really that well received. And I've never really had a horror story, but I don't work on enough horror. So I thought horror stories would be good, but my other one didn't really do anything. It's well formatted and everything, but it didn't really do anything, so I'm working on a new story and putting it up for something ridiculously low, $1. Let's see where that goes, but it's gonna take a couple weeks to write it. Stories take a long time, but today is my first day of. Yesterday I wrote 30 pages. Today I wrote 10. So if I do it 10 pages a day, maybe in a week and a half, I'll have it written, and then another half week to edit. But it all takes time. I have nothing to do today. keep trying to say, oh, can I pack some boxes? And it's like, oh no, they would just ignore. Yeah, we're packing out the house. I'm going to be living in that front room soon. So that would be annoying because it's the smallest room. Sort of just want to win the lottery or something and move somewhere. All my stuff is still in storage. I'm thinking of moving it out here if I want to stay here for long. Everything that I do is a waste of time and money. If I move it out here, it's going to be like I don't know. If I move it all out here, it's at risk of being taken down by a tornado, but it really depends. My new conspiracy is by early summer, there might be a few tornadoes around, but that's just conspiracy. If the weather remains perfect, I'm ridiculous. But I'm just spending more and more money on storage. I'm like, I wish I could just get rid of everything. It's such a waste of time. I mean, it's I've got so much stuff. I just want to get rid of everything. What's this doing? Well, the covers are off on these plants. Everything but the macadamia nut survived. Nice. I like this one. This one's the best. It's already got flowers and everything. I forget what kind of plant it was. I think it's like some sort of blueberry or something. These are like avocado trees. These ones are like all avocado trees. There's quite a few of them. This one, no idea. It sort of looks like a rose, but I know it's not. It's some kind of tree. Maybe it's a blueberry bush or something too. Yep, most of these are avocados. They're looking good. But I sort of do want to get moving on, but I don't have anywhere to go. My finances aren't really that great. And I'm like, so I'm sort of caught in the trap of wanting to go somewhere, but nowhere to actually go. So I like to live sort of near cities, but not in the cities exactly. But a nice quiet suburb would be nice. But they're expensive. Too expensive for me.